Hi y'all, so I'm Helen, for those of you who don't know me, and I want to talk today about your nutritional needs and goals and how to get there in the easiest way possible. So everybody usually has some kind of a nutritional or health and fitness goal, and that is either to lose weight, gain weight, or just to maintain a healthier lifestyle. So it can be confusing as far as how to do that. Some people try to count calories, some people count macros. There's so many systems and plans and apps and programs that you can follow. I do health coaching groups for men and women monthly, and I've come up with a kind of plan that we follow that I think makes it just absolutely foolproof and really simple and easy to follow. So the system that I've found that we utilize is based around basically kind of counting your macros, but in a way where you don't have to count them. It's counted for you. So when it comes to macros, if you're not sure what that is, macros are basically your grams of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And I usually recommend that people follow a ratio of 40% carbs, 30% proteins, and 30% fats. And of course, when I'm speaking of carbs and proteins and fats, I'm talking about high quality, good nutrient dense food. So when it comes to carbs, not pasta and white bread, but quinoa and black beans. When it comes to protein, there's animal proteins, there's plant proteins, there's all kinds of options, whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, or a meat eater, as far as high quality protein. And then of course, for healthy fats, there's an amazing array of incredible foods, avocados, nuts and seeds, good quality oils, and things like that. So when it comes down to it, counting every calorie and weighing your food and measuring it all out is effective. It really works, but it can be challenging for someone who is kind of new or a beginner, and it can be challenging for someone who has a busy lifestyle. So I'm going to show you today the system that I have the people that are in my nutritional health coaching groups follow, so that you can kind of get an idea of just how easy it can be to make some changes and to improve the quality of what you're eating and the results that you're seeing. So basically, the system we follow comes with portion, like color-coded containers. So I'll start with my favorite, and that's the fruits and veggies. So the green container is for your vegetables and the purple container is for your fruits. And basically, when you join my group, I help you kind of calculate the number of calories you need every day, and then how that breaks up as far as your macros. And instead of having to count your calories and measure all your food and on a scale and things like that, all you have to do is know how many greens you need a day, how many purples you need a day, and you're just going to make sure you fill up your containers as many times as required, and then you eat the food. So you kind of have a system that breaks it down for you real simple. So then next we have yellow for carbs and a red for proteins. And when you get this plan, you also get a list of all the foods that fit into the different categories, so you kind of know what goes where. So then we have, basically, these are all like healthy fats, but the orange is for like seeds and dressings, like if you were going to make a salad dressing. And then the blue is for things like avocados and hummus and tahini, healthy fats, stuff like that. And then there's also a separate portion of like tablespoons and teaspoons for just your nut butters and your oils. But basically, this system, the thing that I love about it is that it's all based around making sure you're eating enough rather than deprivation or cutting back. So most of the time when I'm working with people, the thing I hear the most is, this is so much food. How am I going to eat that much food? Now these containers, especially even on this video, look small, but when you fill up these containers with the number of green or the number of vegetables you need to eat in a day, and you put it all in a bowl. I make myself a big salad every day that has almost all of my vegetable servings in it, and it is like as big as my popcorn bowl. Same with the proteins and even the carbohydrates. Today I had some lentils and quinoa for lunch, and I just poured my carbs out from the yellow container into my bowl, and my bowl was packed to overflowing with this high quality food. So the great thing about this, when you are kind of looking at your macros, your body is going to be well nourished and well fed. And when you are well fed and your body's getting everything that you need, you're less likely to have cravings for the junk and the sugar and the extra filler that we all consume when we're just mindlessly reaching into the cupboard because we're hungry. Generally, if you're craving a lot of junk, there's a sign that there's some kind of nutrient need or a deficiency in your body. And so the great thing about eating, like following this program or a program where you are looking at your macros, is that you're making sure that everything your body needs you're getting, and you're giving yourself the best chance at success. Now, if you are following a plan that like cuts out all carbs or cuts out all fats, what's going to happen is that your body needs those carbs and needs those fats, the high quality ones, and your metabolism is actually going to slow down and go into kind of like a starvation mode, such that when you start consuming those foods again, it's going to start reacting by just gaining a bunch of weight or, getting really bloated because it's been needing those things for so long, but kind of in a starvation mode and holding on. So when you get it, it's just going to hold on to all of it. So a lot of times when I work with people, it's almost like a reverse dieting where you have to start feeding yourself really well and getting your metabolism back up and running, and then you're able to start losing the weight. Too many women come to me having followed like a 1,200 calorie or less plan, and they are telling me that their weight loss has been stalled and, they don't know what to do. And the reason their weight loss has stalled is because their metabolism is basically shut down. If you're not eating enough food, your body is not going to function. It's not just calories in, calories out. There is a delicate system and a delicate balance in your body of hormones and vitamins and minerals and all these different body systems working together to keep you healthy. And all of that needs high quality, nutrient dense foods, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So if you want to know a little bit more about what it is that I do with my health coaching groups and how we follow this plan, if you're interested in these portion containers and this system, let me know and I'm happy to share, because it has really been such an amazing thing to see women go from starving themselves on a 1,000 calorie a day plan and not having any success to eating more food than they can hardly take in a day, feeling energized, feeling like their digestive system's working, feeling great, and then starting to look great as well. So I'm happy to help. I'm happy to share any of the knowledge and the information that I have. Just reach out to me anytime. If you are watching this on my like page, you can click the contact us button at the top of the page, and that'll take you to a form where you can tell me a little bit more about you, and we can begin a conversation to help you get started and maybe find a plan that could finally help you to get healthy, to reach the goals that you have for you and your family. So I am excited about 2017 and I'm ready to help you. So reach out to me anytime. Thanks, everybody.